Hey, you guys, it's a 2 cup coffee day. We had a really fun night. Jack had his 6th birthday party and we had a camp out here on the homestead. So Mama's so tired. We did dinner and breakfast and the guys were out all night. I had the rest of the kids inside. So today is just a lazy day around the homestead, which is actually sometimes my favorite days. If you're new to the channel, my name is Christina, and me and my family homestead on a little over an acre in the Bay Area, California. And I'm outside because today Ryan's working on our fence. Hey, babe. What are you working on?
Our dog has been able to get out back here, so we've basically been forced to keep our dog on the other side of the property. And also, when we first moved in, we have this galvanized cattle paneling, which is great for bigger livestock, but with our little kids and everything, we wanted to make the backyard a little more secure. So I got some 14 gauge livestock wiring, and I'm just going to wire it to the fence. I'm digging down a few inches so I can try to keep small critters out, but you know, ultimately bigger animals can probably get over the fence. It's really just trying to keep the dogs in, the kids in, and make our backyard a little safer.
How long do you think it's gonna take to get all the way down to the end?
Yeah, this ground's pretty hard back here. Like, you can totally tell the difference between where we did the back to Eden and where the ground is covered. Back here, the ground's pretty uncovered and it's pretty hard. So I'm just going 10 feet at a time, taking a break. But yeah, that first 50 feet or first 100 feet that I trenched was way easier than this back.
Our puppy Duke is a high risk for getting out, and we don't want him to, so we have to make sure that the property is secured. It's just a must-have thing that we need. And then today also, I think we're going to be moving the chickens and shaking things up a bit. Okay, quick update on this berry patch. We got these 2 blackberries from Stark Bros, and that raspberry back there I believe is from Stark Bros, and we're already getting blackberries. I think these came as like a bare root. I think one's ready to try, so I'm gonna do it. I'm so excited. That is so good. The fact that we have clusters of blackberries already, and this is just year 1, I'm incredibly excited for next year because I never buy blackberries, and it's just mainly because they mold so fast wherever you buy them, and it's just not worth the money for what you get. So having blackberries in the backyard is gonna be so awesome. Also, those of you that follow along with our channel, because we planted mango trees, I have 1 mango on one of my mango trees this year. Like I said, I didn't treat these mangoes great when we first got them. I think they just didn't get enough water, so they struggled, but they are looking phenomenal right now. This is the 1 tree that I have. I don't remember the variety. It might be a Manila. Man, I'm not sure if that's right. I'd have to look back. Amazing that I already forgot that. Here is the 1 mango that we have on there. And the tree just bushed up. Well, and there's weeds around it, but it bushed up so well. And what we ended up doing was keeping it in the box it came in, the wooden box, and then just planting that. I believe this is the Kesar mango. It does have some new growth on it, but this one hasn't really grown much, but it's looking still pretty good. And then over here, I for sure thought we were gonna lose this mango tree. This is the ice cream mango. We got like 15 fruits off of it the first year. We're getting 0 off this year because it was so thirsty last year. It just fried up and we did not take good care of it. This year, it's on automatic drip and it looks amazing. Okay, here's the ice cream mango. It's nice and green. It's bushed out. It is getting some new growth, but with fall coming, it's kind of dwindling down at this point. So I fully expect with what it looks like this year that we should get fruit on that tree next year, so long as we don't have a super harsh winter that just takes them out. So we're doing
your idea. And whenever we run out of fence, we run out of fence. It's all good.
Okay, so we're actually gonna make this the actual size of the orchard. Like we're gonna, this enclosure that's like kind of like 3/4 of the orchard we're gonna make, and then we're gonna include this part so they have more free range.
I think it's a good idea. And then what, like we were talking about, is this is going to make it a lot easier when we actually finish the Back to Eden. We only did Back to Eden for like the first 50 feet. We want to take it out another 50 feet. So come in with some paperboard and then some compost. And then we really want to just actually put wood chips over the new section and over the old section. So just wood chip the whole thing. So effectively this fence is going to be the perimeter of like what we're trying to put under Back to Eden.
And are you good with them getting into like the quasi deck?
Yep. Yeah,
and
I mean,
if you're hitting a left, you're not gonna be able to walk this way. But I think that's okay because then you're just gonna be walking.
in the same way that you can't really do it today, right? It's just going to make it a lot easier than how it is today. But yeah, I mean, until it's done, it's going to be a little bit inconvenient. And what we can even do now is potentially use the electric feature of the fence. Today we're not using the electric feature of the fence because there's too much grass grown up.
Yeah.
But I think where we're going to end up putting it,
maybe
we might actually be able to use it potentially.
All right, you want to start?
Let's do it.
If you grab that one, we should keep them together. Dude, they're so happy to get all this place from.
I'm basically going to come down that same line.
I know, it's kind of a bummer. All right, babe. Did we literally have just enough? Like, that is how much extra we had that we could have spared.
And it all worked. It was a perfect amount. Now we can move the generator over to hook up the wire.
Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but essentially what we did is we just outlined the entire orchard instead of 2/3 of it, and it just feels way bigger, and the chickens now have access to everything. And so here's the finished product. So this is where the original line was. That's where the new line is right there. This fencing is all temporary. It's going to take us about a year to complete the first 100 feet. So this temporary fencing is like crucial. But at least now it's all mapped out and we can start kind of visualizing what Back to Eden is going to look like for this amount of space, which kind of looks huge. And it's going to be a huge part of the 1.25 acres that we have complete. So it's pretty exciting. Ryan's still working on the fencing in the way back, but in the meantime, this fencing should also help the dog stay in now because there's fencing everywhere. So anyway, thanks for hanging with us, you guys, on this video. We are going to chip away, hopefully not too slowly, on this 100 feet, and big changes are coming soon. See you guys next time. Bye.